in the constitution and in the local government law of Rivers State have said until elections are done, these local governments will stay in office for another 6 months in the interim. So as a matter of fact, we as local government chairmen, we are going to remain in office because the law says so. The recently amended law, the local government law, that creates and provides for tenure and functioning of local governments in Rivers State, as empowered by the Constitution, has given us an additional 6 months period, and we will remain in the office until that period expires.
As the feuding parties in Rivers State await a court verdict, the outcome of which may serve as a decisive factor in the political standoff between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor, Nyesom Wike, now the FCT Minister, the tension in the state remains palpable and the future uncertain. The 10th Rivers State House of Assembly, in its first 6 months in office, has been a battleground for the power struggle between Governor Fubara and Wike, with the state legislature turned into two factions. Symfoni recalls that parties presented their final address to the court at the last hearing, after which the suit was adjourned for judgment. Victor Oko-Jumbo, the second Fubara-backed Rivers Assembly Speaker, secured a court order shortly after his emergence, restraining Nyesom Wike's henchmen from parading themselves as assembly members. The Rivers State High Court also invalidated all the resolutions made by pro-Wike lawmakers from last December, when their seats were declared vacant after they defected to the All Progressives Congress. However, Martin Amehule, the former Rivers State House of Assembly Speaker, and 24 others loyal to Wike, filed an appeal in the appellate court. The pro-Wike lawmakers are requesting the court to halt the implementation of a High Court ruling that removed them from office, pause any further actions in the case, and nullify any decisions made by Jumbo while in office. They also sought a speedy resolution of the matter, arguing that the trial court had overstepped its authority. However, in its first ruling, the Court of Appeal declined to vacate the trial court's order and ordered parties to maintain the present status quo pending the appeal's determination. The appellate court then reserved judgment on the matter for a later date to be communicated to the parties. The crisis also centers around the running of the 23 local government areas. The former chairman, whose tenure expired, are insisting that they have the right to remain in office, citing an amended law by the embattled Amehule-led House of Assembly.
We, the local government chairmen, duly elected pursuant to the provisions of Section 7, Sub 1, as the Constitution of Nigeria enjoins. We are duly elected and we are in office up until the time that the Rivers State House of Assembly amended the law to extend our tenure. A lot of discourse has been going on and nobody is asking what led to the extension. Now you recall that even the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria allows for such extension in an event of force majeure, in an emergency. What happens? So the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, led by the Right Honorable Martin Chika Amehule, rose to the occasion and amended the law in order for there not to be a vacuum, because the governor of the state, Siminalayi Fubara, was not prepared to hand over to democratically elected personnel.
Governor Fubara had on Monday, June 17, directed all heads of local government administration in the state to take charge of councils starting Tuesday, June 18, 2024. In a broadcast, the governor instructed the heads of local governments to immediately take charge of the councils with renewed vigor and readiness to serve. In another swift move, Governor Fubara on Wednesday nominated caretaker chairman for the 23 local government areas to replace the pro-Nyesom Wike former chairman. The caretaker chairman, screened by the State House of Assembly, led by Speaker Victor Jumbo, were equally sworn in by the governor the same day.
We will not allow a wrong precedent to be created in this country. It is not about Rivers State, it's not about Fubara. But if in any way this attempt of tenure elongation succeeds in Rivers State, it becomes a norm in Nigeria. So we have taken it upon ourselves to say, not within our own watch, that it will not happen, because it is completely alien to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So for those people who are saying the only reason why we want to continue to be in the office is because elections are not conducted, we have more than 85% of the states in Nigeria that are being run by caretaker. Ours is different. You have your tenure. You have completed your tenure. It is proper. You let go. And life doesn't create vacuum. If you're not there again, doesn't mean, if your tenure has expired, doesn't mean I should say because I want to please you, I will allow you. No, it doesn't happen anywhere.
The directive was given is total peace. That is what we want in Rivers State. Because the whole world is looking at us. Our excellency is performing. Everybody is seeing it. It's not by anything, but it's by the grace of God. It's wisdom that directs. So we all that are under him, we have to go to our various edges to ensure that we keep peace and develop the local government.
The governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara, has simplified governance in the state. And his mantra is the people first. So in Kana local government, it's the same mantra we are using. Those projects, those things that concern our people, how to empower our people, how to ensure that our people are happy with governance, how our people can make input into governance. That is what we are about, to ensure that there's peace and security, and the basic responsibility of government is to provide the necessary environment for lives and property to strive, and to ensure that we protect lives and property.
It's no longer a news or a rumor that Ogbolo is the most peaceful local government area in Rivers State, if not the entire Nigeria at large. It's there for people to see, and the local government itself is there to attest to himself. Ogbolo is the most peaceful, and I'm going to sustain that peaceful coexistence. I make sure we carry everybody along, irrespective of the party you belong.
Undeterred, the former chairman have vowed to remain in office, steadfast in their belief that the embattled faction of the Rivers State House of Assembly, led by Amehule, had extended their tenure by 6 months. The refusal to quit the office snowballed into street violence among supporters of Governor Fubara and those of the FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike.
I am the executive chairman of Tai local government area. You can all agree with me that our tenure expires on the 17th day of June. And by the law made by the Rivers State House of Assembly under the leadership of Right Honorable Martins Amawule, invoking the state of necessity. Because the law says that when a tenure expires and there's crisis and there's war.
Before now, there has been a law that has been passed by the Rivers State House of Assembly asking for a tenure elongation of the present chairman of the local government council. So the police is also denying us of entrance of the council. If you agree with me that a democratically elected local government chairman that should be in the council, now they are also denying us. But because we are law abiding and we respect the law, the police has asked everybody to stay clear. So we are obeying the law and we are obeying that which the police want. So nobody should come here to intimidate the police, because we also should have access to the council. That is our take.
You know, the political tension is high. And for us, we are Democrats. We don't need to be at the federal level before anybody will understand that we are politicians. We must defend this democracy. And the beauty of democracy is respect for the rule of law. That is what we stand for. And that is what we stand to defend at every given point in time. We are not going to relent from that.
However, many have accused the police of taking over the council secretariats. They described the action as unlawful and accused the Inspector General of Police of taking sides in the matter, while also directly undermining the governor's constitutional authority to run Rivers State. At the moment, Governor Fubara has the upper hand, having inaugurated his loyalists as caretaker committees across the 23 local councils. His 3-member assembly is also in charge of the legislature. As the state awaits the crucial court verdict, the last has yet to be heard of this matter.
We are here today to unveil the guidelines and timetable of activities for the 2024 local government election. I humbly appeal to all politicians aspiring to contest for positions to do so in a simple and disciplined manner. You are expected to play by the rules. The guidelines are set for the good of all. They are not intended or skewed against any party or individual. We all have a collective responsibility to consolidate our nascent democratic experience, to respect all stakeholders, to act with professionality, good ethics, and civility before, during, and after the election. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I will now proceed to formally unveil the 2024 local government election timetable guidelines.
I tell you, we know everything that's happening. And you know it. You know it. Everybody knows it. We should be bold enough to look at the face of people and tell them the truth. I'm not fighting anybody. If I'm fighting, people will know that I'm fighting. My pattern will change. What we're doing is to defend ourselves. So far, it's defending ourselves. We can't just fold our hands. It's only a tree that will be standing and somebody will come out to chop him off. No, it doesn't happen as a human being. Once you know that danger is coming, you shift. So what we're doing is just to protect ourselves.